Get that one song while I set everything up, and off we shall go. Arthur should be coming in any moment too. See.
I see boys of green, red war trucks too. Humies go boom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world! I see marines of blue and pikes of white. Those beaky boys, they sure know how to fight. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world! Our storm boys and death copters, so orky in the sky, blast away the faces of humies going by. I see kids dying and saying, what do we do? And they's all saying, oh, I'm through. I hear pansies cry, I watch them explode. They'll fight no more, 'cause they was too slow. Then I think to myself, what a wonderful world! Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world!
Hallo?
Oh,
Hello. How are you doing?
Would you like to hear about the piece of fruit I just found on some of my furniture?
Absolutely necessary information.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to remember what it is now. Don't.
You ruined it already.
Hola. Is
Sorry,
it
what?
das? Das Wassermelone steht auf dem Tisch. Is it das? Das Wassermelone?
Die Wassermelone steht auf dem Tisch.
De Wassermelone. Die Wassermelone.
Yes, it's female.
Oh. I keep forgetting you've got fucking gendered language. I've seen one of these replays. It is called Best Map in the Game, and wildly, it looks like it's Doom of Talaris. How the fuck has that ended up on a ornament?
Scrap, my dear.
Crab. Oh, Scarab.
Yeah, Scarab. Sorry.
Not,
yeah. Salty Scarab.
Using the foo-foo roll.
No, he's not. He is just giving us fixed maps for everything. All right.
6.
So every round has a map. Best map in the game, yeah. So we're going for that immediately. Oh, no, actually, I would save that a little because those two were in the semifinals, so we've seen them fight a lot, and I don't know, not necessary. Let's just go for Cry versus Man of Faith for now, maybe.
Does that one have a name?
It's named
Okay. Oh, this is the. Did you stream this one?
I did not. No one streamed that yet. We will not cast
Right.
anything that was already streamed, which gives me, which reminds me, I need to set up my activate my spoiler thingies. Just see which one's the right one.
What are the spoiler thingies?
well, they are just hiding the game time. So I can just load into the
Ah,
replay and none of the viewers sees how long the game will still last, you know?
nice.
Yes, very much.
So is this the Orc Mirror that Cry was saying it's probably
Yeah,
the best
it
game
should
he'd
be
ever...
like
Okay.
the best org mirror he's ever played, he said. We'll see. Um, let's just load in and um, we'll do the
Cue
usual
them.
down counting, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Don't want to up count, do we? It gets all very confusing. Okay.
I don't know.
On your mark.
We will stop at, I'd say, when the canop starts capping.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry, I forgot how we did it. I thought we were just gonna click at the same time, but
If
yes,
he's
let's
capping anything. You know what? Go for the top sluggers cap when they start. And pause.
the
Well,
Warbass Sluggers.
yeah,
Okay,
you're there.
not yet.
Me. Okay. You count down then.
Okay, go for it.
3, 2, 1, action! Yeah, so we've got an org mirror. Because everyone had to play the same faction. All tourney was basically a faction war in disguise. And these two
I'm
apparently
sorry,
picked orcs.
can you
Hmm?
pause again when they finish capping? Because it's been so long since I've done this. Like the minute they finished. Right, pause again. Right.
Yeah, did it.
Yeah, I'm good. Just count me down again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Go. Right. I tried to resume the game by pressing pause again.
Uh-huh.
I'm so out of the
Same,
loop.
same, same. It's not like we do that all the time, or me, so it's all
I
good.
just had so little time for streaming games last year. Just very, very, very out of the loop.
Yeah, the Canop went for that one power engine and then went bashing. Didn't get a slugger though, very unlucky. And now got specialed, while the war boss is now running into these shooters, which will now have to kite out. One slugger went down as Christ sluggers came in. And an early big shooter, that's what he pulled against me as well, by the way. But I don't know, we may look at... No, we can't, that game's not online. So yeah, I may talk about that, because we can't cast it, because no one has the replay. Even I didn't save it, and the stupid ESL didn't work like half the day, apparently. Has its problem in the Tau build. So does the new homepage. So early big shooter to, well, win that fight, and it worked. Sluggers were already forced off, so, and the third shooter was not there yet. So that was a huge advantage on Christ's side as soon as he had that upgrade. Because he could do one suppression on demand. And he still had his sluggers on the field. And just hurt Canop. But the Wobbles was hurt too, so that kinda evened out. And with that one suppression on demand, you can suppress into stun bomb, so that's a big thing.
It has been a minute since I have seen a triple shooter in a serious game. I am not gonna lie.
Well, I pulled that against Pianos Automalius, and then
In the tournament?
no, in the tournament, in the last tournament, not the one on Saturday. I think the one on
Oof.
I don't know, Tuesday. Yeah, so those are big shooters that were just wiped for no reason whatsoever.
No.
So now suddenly Tex has a huge advantage, but bleeds a shit ton of sluggers. Cry Sluggers found the third shooter of Tax and bled a lot there. Very good stun bomb on the other
Very good
side.
stun.
Yeah. In the main fight, you could say.
Oh wow.
The Cry still remains better on the map.
I'm
And
sorry.
Tax
Has Tex
has...
just bought his 4th shooter?
Yes, he did. I overwatched the 4th shooter as well against Piano.
That's
This is Orc Mirror. The rules are different, okay?
yes.
They very much are.
Especially with that
He
undermap
just
suppression.
replaced the one he lost. And Cry actually losing Sluggers for no reason whatsoever. What
Oh, I
are these
missed that.
people doing?
That's hilarious.
Oh my god. I mean, that was just an unupgraded shooter. A inning on these Sluggers, and they just kept capping while being shot and then died. Cry also replaced his shooters. And he's upgrading. So is Tags. Not the capping one, but the others. I mean, if you want an unupgraded capping squad, you want sluggers instead of shooters, don't you? Why is he capping with shooters as a war boss? Like, even his unupgraded sluggers could beat upgraded sluggers of Cry if he uses use your choppers. So I really don't get this. And here's Cry with the Storm Boys. So very heavy tier 1s. And rightfully so. Whoever gets a real advantage can just bash the other guy and there will not be a death threat. And hence Cry just rushes for the bash. He's afraid of that death threat, knowing that with the Storm Boys purchase, Cry has an advantage in power, even though he did go heavier on upgrades. So he wants those generators bashed, not to fall behind too much. Meanwhile, Storm Boys hide the boys, find shooters on the cap. Let's see, Tex reacts in time, but there is a whole fucking army in his retreat path, and the Storm Boys can jump.
Oh,
the Storm Boys just jumped and wiped. See, wouldn't have happened if those were sluggers to cap. I don't get why he went with the bare shooters. I mean, sluggers even are 10 requisition less now compared to shooters, so why shooters for unupgraded capping? May have been an Overwatch mistake though, so that's a dead warboss though. Unless Painboy gets knocked over, but the Painboy dies too. Oof. What the hell? So what?
Oh, and the shooters! Jesus Christ, what a fucking bloodbath!
Dead warboss, I said, but you know what? He had that spiky armor.
Ah, so he does.
Sneakily came in at some point. That is bloody, but Orc Mirrors often are.
Very funny game.
Everything's low, squishy, and tons of damage. But yeah, there has been a couple of unnecessary wipes here. Let's be honest.
Look at the fucking bodies on the battlefield. This has been a bloodbath.
It was the first round, I think, so maybe they both have been a little rusty and not warmed up. I don't know. Let's just say Cry did way better in his Orc Mirror against my warboss. Otherwise, I'd have done him in because I had a streak. Well. They're both going to 2. Cry with.
Just while it's quiet, I think I've figured out why Kanov stays revealed for so much longer. I could use your help with testing something at some point, because I don't know whether it should have a different concealment penalty than anybody else.
Okay. As far as I know, it's about the amount of projectiles you fire. So if you fire just one shot, like, I don't know, a melter, a sniper, or a shotgun, then you will conceal rather quick. Like, Kanop, with his special shooter shotgun, can actually conceal in between two shots. But with his standard weapon, he will not, because he fires, I don't know how many projectiles, I mean, like 13 or something with one salvo. And it's like, the more projectiles you fire, the longer you keep revealed. Just like ranges, will be concealed for ages if they are unupgraded and use their little pistols, because they fire a couple of shurikens, while their snipers just fire one shot and then they can basically instantly re-cloak. Big bombers, actually. Wow. I don't know what to say.
Big bombers and tank busters. This is not your box ready build, is it?
I mean, it's obvious that there's a vehicle coming. What is weird, I mean, because there's always one vehicle in Orc Mirror, and the question is just... There's always one vehicle and tank busters in an Orc Mirror. Unless there's already a looter. But looters are rather rare, because shooters can just outshoot them. So, kinda shitty. Looters are just a melee counter, if you just... So yeah, it's always one vehicle and tank busters. And Tex keeps with that. Just goes for the truck. Even though this is not a bad map for Death Dread, so I could see both here. But well, truck it is.
Warboss overstayed as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. I just didn't think it was very worth comment, because what the fuck are these people doing? It's supposed to be highest level. This is not, I mean, it's not like he had to micro a lot else. I mean, the truck and the sluggers in the middle against the Kanop, okay. But that's not a reason to completely forget about, to completely foo-foo your warboss, you know?
I was sure you took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, this is the type of greed I've rarely seen. Not from you.
And here's the stun on the storms, very nice. There will be a bomber boy and retreat. No, they will not, because their fucking war truck is down. So, there, okay, now bomber boy and retreat after all. Yeah, so no more truck for Man of Faith. Was that hide the boys busters, or did they just stumble in?
They were, but I think they're a bit finished though. Oh no, they got spotted by the shooters.
By the shooters, yeah.
Shooter no up.
I mean... oh my god, the stun bomb's pretty good. But not so good on the other sticks. Here's the claw. I mean, I get that you may not want the Death Threat against the Warboss, because that's a free claw. And the Storm Boys with buffs can also deal with that quite well. But I don't understand why you wouldn't want that against the Kanop on this map with a lot of shot blockers. The truck can just be ambushed way too easy. Okay, Bomber Boy, wipe. No! They survive, okay. And Weirdo almost saving those Storm Boy models with a shot, but Tex moved him at the very last second.
It was a crazy time to use the glow ball. Wasn't gonna Very likely to trigger a wipe.
I guess he just noticed that he has way too much red and should have used those globals a lot already, which he didn't. So it's really, I mean, Tex seems really rusty. I mean, imagine being Wobbers and have this much red. Again, quite foo-foo levels of play there. Not what I would expect from these two guys. And Cry just rushes tier 3, rightfully so. As you would want, because what's Tex gonna do against a fucking tank? Cry.
A second truck, which seems kind of crazy to me.
It does. Because the AV is already there. I mean, truck is good because it's the cheapest vehicle in the game that can still force some heavy AV. But if the AV is already there, I don't think I would go for the truck again. I'd pick a different kind of support. He already has the weirdo. You either put upgrades into that, or well, you could go for sticks. Give the weirdo some vision.
He's really getting some mileage out of those sticks this game, I must say. That stun normal nade combo is doing numbers. It's giving him a good excuse to use his red. Just doesn't have anything to really do serious damage against the war boss with that spiky armor he's got.
I mean, there's no jump troops from Tex. And that's what Cry largely enjoys when he has the stick bombers. He has the vision advantage and he can just throw those sticks in. Also, there's a lot of shot blockers on the map, so he can yeah, he can just choose when to fight and when not to, and even if he doesn't, he can deny areas and stuff like that. So this is like a perfect situation for sticks. I didn't quite see that before he actually did it, but nice call by him, I'd say.
He's got
good.
the rocket launcher on the
he does.
Kainov. That's very funny.
And another dead war truck. No. Right? No. Maybe?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh god. That one rocket that missed, but it's still enough. So yeah, that's the reason why we repurchasing that war truck. Both tier 3 now, and since Cry invested 50 energy into the stupid rocket launcher that he doesn't need yet, he doesn't purchase that tank, because he would purchase that right now. So now he's just going flash kits. I guess he's going for the rather final composition.
He escaped for the Storm Boys though.
Stick bombers actually almost able to deal with those global buffed sluggers here. And the Canop escapes, yes. No upgrades on the weirdo. That I find weird. And Canop dies. So do the sluggers though. So absolutely worth it. Hex looks very depleted. I don't know since when his Pain Boy is upgraded, but he sure is now. Yeah, and with flash kit support, these shooters have a real hard time. And that makes sense. Like, flash kits have more than normal range, and he has the vision to support that with the stick bombers. Cry's build is usually making painful amounts of sense, while Texania's less so to me, but maybe I'm just not smart enough to see it.
Yeah, it's See, he can definitely deal with a war boss now. Let's get that range superiority.
And here's some knobs. Not quite a problem when you have a pain boy. And just pain boy supported sluggers would be able to beat the knobs. Storm boys certainly will. Just the knockback and the heal and the power melee. Nothing those knobs can do. I mean, yes, I mean, they have weirdo support, so I guess it's kind of even. Look at that weirdo go down to those flash kids. And again, he has a vision advantage. Like, Tex does not know what he's going into. That's an over there, isn't it? It must be. No.
If there was ever a time for it. Oh, he's whipped the bombs.
Yeah, good job, knobs. Did they swing once? Yeah, Cry has option for big stun bomb, for shotgun. There's just between aiming what's that, stick bombers, pain boy, and stun bomb from the K-Knob, there's so much control already that I really can't agree with knobs here.
What would you have gone for? He's gone for sticks of his own. Did you know the truck?
Commandos. It's commandos here. Because if he has a vision advantage, you can still cloak in. Tex has a lot of red. So just that good old aiming, no, love the ducker, knockback into rocks to wipe something. That's the only thing he can do now to come back in this game. And he didn't, because he didn't go for commandos.
Just brilliant stick action there, let's go.
But this game sure is rather long for Camaro.
Did you know the war truck doesn't have rear armor?
That was introduced like 3 or 4 patches ago. Not so long. That was willingly removed, that rear armor.
I just added a passive for it on the codex because I'd forgotten myself.
Alright.
I called it all sides is front. I made myself fucking laugh with that one. That autark tooltip was absurd. I've never written anything that fucking long.
Yeah, it's just AutoCAD just has so much fucking utility stuff going for it. Just
so
weird.
No, I got rid of all the stuff that described what she did. I just wrote like what the global was. Not like just because there's a link to the. I want to see what's going on here. I'll get to that in a second.
No one, Mustafa. We are watching replays today. Sorry.
Yeah, catching up on the tournament. Oh,
stick bombers killed in retreat by sticks. That's ironic. Hex actually won it in the end. Nob's just powering through, being way too tanky to try to deal with. Flash kids still don't have blasters to deal with that. So it makes sense. It's nice if you can control the Nobs, but you can never really force them off. That's not so nice.
Boy's level 3.
More flash kits.
Oh, he's just going for the double. Why not?
And that could be a dead weirdo, the Storm Boys. Nah, too many shooters still here with impossible aiming what's dead, I guess. There's aiming what's dead, but the Storm Boys were already jumping at the wrong spot though. Tex is finally calling his Mandos.
There we go.
Will we see the... We will see that fucking combo now, I'm sure of it. Ooh, let's just see how good it will be. How much can he possibly wipe with that? Low on VPs too though, so time's running out.
Oh my god, he's gonna lose his tank busters, he's not paying attention.
Nah, he's deliberately reducing his pop, I'd say. We do have double blasters now. Okay. Okay, VPs are running out. No fucking rocks. Tex ends the game in tier 3 with 600 red. Sad day. Alright. That was something, I guess.
That was funny. I haven't seen a cry game like that in a while.
So, I would... Which one do we want to... Do you want to do next?
Let's do Crow next.
Crover's Inner?
Oh no, it's the same map. Let's do the Grand Match. On Fortuna. It's not Fortuna, it's fucking Talarith.
Yeah, I guess
And then we
can do that.
watch your... Yeah, then I want to watch your bestie game.
Okay.
Oh, Strider has a question.
Yes. Do your quick question.
Why Nobs versus Piano's Chaos and not Gits or whatever?
Well, it just felt like the right pick from what I've seen. I didn't know what he was going for, and I know he had Havoc, so I didn't want a vehicle first. Also with the Corn Marines. Yeah, but you can, I mean, the suppression alone is not a problem. You have Mina and Greener to break suppression once, and you have the Weirdo to get rid of the suppression team, which is why I got the Stomp, but I never used it, and the Over there to just throw them in. So if you throw them in, and then they get suppressed, and then you use the Mina and Greener, you have enough stuff, you know. Yeah, ranged is not your problem though, if you have over there, because you throw them in. Let them have plasma, I don't care. Like all of that, weapons teams and the marine plasma can be controlled by the weirdo. If he invests into something I have already countered, then that's nice. And that's why I thought, I mean, I had Painboy, I had Weirdo, so I had all the support for the knobs. I was Warboss, so I could global them as well. And that's why I felt knobs were the right thing here. I also already had a Beamy Looter, which is the best AV against a possible Predator coming out. So they just fit my overall composition best. And in case he was actually rushing for the Guo and would get that out, because I had a strange feeling for the resources at that point, I wasn't so sure. And if it was a Guo, then knobs are the right pick. So all of that together considered, knobs, yeah. All right, Grant, which was in a we load in.
I am paused at the IST capping power. Bit of
When
a
they
spoiler there.
start.
When they start, yeah.
Okay.
Before you actually, I was just about to say before Strider, before you see I'd answer his question, I was like, I'll give you £2,000 if he doesn't mention a Company of Heroes term in his response. And I should have said it because he fucking said HMG like 20
Yeah.
seconds later. Just can't help himself. He's committed to the bit. And I have to give credit where credit is due.
3, 2, 1, go! All right, so on the brother captain, obviously he picked Automalius, it seems, against Grantovich on the dreaded Lord Commissar. And holy shit, I hate that dude. He's the worst. IG is bad already, but then if it's Lord Commissar, it's like, okay. Clap knees and go home. So unfun, that shitter.
I'm not terribly familiar with this matchup, to tell you the truth.
Well, the idea for Automalius would be to buy time into 1.0, which apparently he's doing by just letting his... I mean, if the Sentinel finds the brother captain, that's fine, because he's tanky as fuck. As long as the Sentinel doesn't stop ISTs from capping, he's fine. Usually you would send your strikes on that, but strikes are even more happy to actually find the fucking guardsman. Brother Captain still buying time against the two most valuable units of the IG, so this was a very good start for Inner. He bought a shit ton of time, got his 2 generators up. But you have to say, Grantovich also is just went for 1 guardsman infantry, interestingly. And in tier 2, like tier 1 is kinda hard for Automalius here, but tier 2 is supposed to be the strong point for Automalius then. I actually thought you want purgations here, but I can be wrong.
Ops is kind of wild.
Yeah, not too wild. Makes a lot of sense as well. Strikes seem to get out without a model loss. Nicely done. So both went for a rather techy build, which is why ISTs don't quite know what to do now. They just camp at that BP. I mean, ever since they are at three models, why not go operatives against IG? I mean, is there a single unit that actually counters them? I don't think there is. And the Malta Bomb at tier 2, I mean, that's just free kill on the Sentinel in tier 2. I guess Catachans kinda counter them, because they're just stronger, but they will never catch them, because they do have detection, and they can just smoke nade them, so they don't have any range. Here goes the smoke nade. Yeah, ever since operatives went to 3 models, I think they're totally viable. It's just that there are so few Automalius players that we haven't seen them that much. yet. And the good, not so old double operatives it is. One operative went down though to the Sentinel. Second operative is upgraded. And now I guess it's time to drop that third gen in it. Sventovic already did, and he's going super light. Already at 100 energy. Power, not energy. Yes, slow the catagens and then through a flame nade, that's smart. But no energy for flame nade. And apparently no global ready. So they sneak in to open up on that sentinel. Look at the damage the ops do to that sentinel. Pretty considerable. Fast execution on the guardsman. Help me, Arthur. I think there's a bit of a grudge here between these two. Is that possible?
Yeah, yes. It's almost as bad as the beef between me and fucking Cloud. They just squabble all the fucking time.
So I guess Inu was pretty happy to get this.
I mean,
get matched against him.
Grant's mid in his innie, so
yeah,
he was on an uphill.
It is an uphill battle. You would expect Init to win this. And looking at the VPs and the map and the roster, this is apparently what we see here. I got this replay from Init, by the way.
Of course you did.
So...
Well, Grant's just bought something because he was floating wreck. Big time.
Stormtroopers it is.
Can't go wrong.
A lot of light infantry on the field, so why not, yes. Operatives don't quite have the amount of energy they would wish for. And here comes the brother captain. Oh, they cancelled retreat. Sure, they can do that. I always forget. But only one unit goes back in for some reason.
Yeah, I don't.
Had a chance of forced off. These stormtroopers do not have a good time here. No upgrades yet, so I'd say Init is going for... Ah, it's a Dreadnought. He is going for the Dreadnought. No, he's not.
Rhino on my screen.
Then why is it so late? What did he wait for? He just...
Don't know.
You just not Overwatch? Because if you wait that long, you could invest in some upgrades instead, you know. Because he doesn't have any squad leaders, and if he had the Sarges on the operatives, you could double Melter and just wipe that Sentinel.
ISD down.
Check out. Ready to proceed. Now we've got a chance.
That's a bummer, because they would have been quite useful for the repair.
Indeed.
I was gonna say there's nothing to really deal with them, but the sense, yeah, just missiles on the way now.
First Sarge there on the operatives. second one too. So that Sentinel's not gonna live too long, and then Grantovich will have to look for some other AV. So now he went for all the squad leaders that I would have expected earlier. And double melter!
Boom, boom, boom.
He didn't even sneak in because the Katachan saw them. Down goes the Sentinel as expected, and now this Rhino just can do whatever the fuck it wants.
Actually, he hadn't done the assault move on the other one, so he's got the melter on his second stormtrooper now.
Yeah. To try and counter the Rhino, but that's rather weird because operatives obviously can see them and can counter them too. So really nothing Brent can do here without getting a heavy weapons team and upgrading that with a last cannon. Inno doesn't really find the time to finally cap mid, waits for its strikes to do that. So at least Grantovich can keep up the pressure. Strikes also not capping now because I think the Rhino had them blocked? I don't know. Well, the captain just face tanks all of the IG army. And that's about all she wrote. Purifiers as well. And the heavy weapons team is coming in.
Enemy stormtroopers attacking. It's captured.
I wonder why purifiers. I mean, once they're in there, they can stop the Katachan from using abilities. Oh god. Lord General Commissar went down for no reason at all.
Our enemies have 200 points remaining.
But yeah, I guess at this point, with the amount of stormtroopers and the only melee counter being the Katachans, why not just overwhelm them with melee?
Reporting enemy contact.
There's nothing he can do
I have
here.
rarely seen Katachans bleed as fast as they do against operatives.
Don the mantle of terror. Send your message.
Mantle
Yeah,
of Terror.
the new ones seem incredibly capable.
Operatives?
Our enemies have 100 points remaining.
Yes. They are.
I have withstood crueler pains.
They are.
Oh my god, is that last team gonna die?
Our brother captain has increased in
No, it's not.
It was damn close. That battle race? Yes, it is.
Very good shotgun blast.
shame of your betrayal.
But Katachans can't stand there for too long.
Enemy stormtroopers attacking.
Speak.
Psychic Lash in late tier 2.
Yes.
Well, okay, that's a new one, I'd say.
We are under attack.
So Mantle of Terror using its battle rights. No. What? No, the warding stuff. Nemesis warding stuff used its ward
Our
ability.
operation has been a success. Lord the Emperor.
Alright, GG is called and the game ends. Maybe we shouldn't have watched this and preferred some higher level games first, but
No,
well,
it's just you don't know. I don't know how long it was going to be, or
mhm.
well. Speaking of high level games, why don't we watch Besties next?
Yeah. How's it called for you?
It's called Bestie.
Bestie? Okay. So I guess I took it from my folder. That's the only one I actually saved. Because that was my second round, and then I still I remembered, oh fuck, I forgot to save the replay in the first round, but well, it was casted anyway, so no matter. And then I actually, with my hands, saved this second round replay, and then forgot in all following rounds. All right. So we go with what?
Let's go for you hitting your power.
For my power cap. All right. That we do. You can use F10 to pause and unpause.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Okay, I'm there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right. The Lord General against Kanop. Ever since the Guardsman got buffs and Double Guardsman with Sergeant is back on the table, I absolutely hate being forced into double shooters against IG. Luckily, this was one of the better maps. I mean, there's no tank traps, so it could be better. But at least it's not too laney, so you're forced to fight him all the time. And most importantly, the power is not on the same side as his. So it's a rather... the symmetry is rotary and not mirrored, you know? If his power was where his rack is, then the map would be way shittier for me, because he could just fight between these two powers in a laney way all game, and that would be problematic. But as it is here, I can slowly shove my second sluggers towards his power. And by the time he forced off my forces in tier 1.0, which he will because his forces have an advantage, my sluggers will be at his power, so at least he has to make a decision if he wants to defend that. Then I will just trade 1 or 2 models or 3 for 1 gen and get the fuck out. Or if he wants to push my power any further. So that's what's happening here. Sluggers now arrive at his power. I bought a lot of time with Kanop. And I killed 3 guardsmen. And the rest of it I just put some damage into the sentinel and pressured that. He went for the early stomp and I see his gen drop, so I know there's no 4th unit into 1 coming, and I really need that bash because otherwise he will rush me with the Chimera. So even though there's a stomp, I just stay in and want at least that 1 gen trading these couple of models I was talking about. That's the game plan anyways. So fuck it. I was just happy that he didn't go in and repair, because that could have fucked me over there. 4 models in the end are dropped for that gen, so that kinda evens it out. He has more map, but again, expected into 1.0 against IG. I went for Storm Boys. The idea is to just overwhelm him with melee, especially if he's a Lord General. Because he doesn't have quite that good anti-melee. I mean, double catechans with the new shotgun is a thing, but since he dropped this many gens, it would be very suboptimal for him to go for that now. So I just decided to go for the Stormboy power spike and push in as good as I can, while my sluggers idle at my base. What did you say about that high level game?
I wasn't talking about you, don't worry.
Yeah, obviously. But yeah, see, kind of works to just shove in.
Yep.
And the Sentinel even got quite low, and the Storm was in a good position to jump.
Oh. 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 Oh, and you're there with your flamers, and there's fucking nothing nearby. Oh, this is tremendous.
Yeah, I got lucky there with this. He just underestimated that timing push. Like the way he stayed in there, not even participating in the fight with the second guardsman. Just like, what? I got to instantly force off his Lord General with aiming ward stat into Stormboy jump. And then all that was left was one fucking Sentinel with one Guardsman squad against basically my whole army. I'm quite happy that the other sluggers moved by now. And yeah, so I raise all of his power, but you see he's already in tier 2. So if I didn't, the game was over. So that was necessary, but still quite quite risky of him, not to say arrogant, to think he could pull through with 3 units, you know, and no upgrades apart from the stomp. The stomp was its only energy investment, power investment, sorry, in tier 1. That's a statement there. I mean,
And you've just denied him from going anywhere near his power.
I mean the map is big, and he now has a node on that other power, which I don't see, and I will not react to that too soon. I'm about to almost foo-foo my sluggers there, but I don't. Shooter's in a very good position there, a lot of cover. So for once they actually got all their models into cover. And the capping sluggers, well, did their capping. He drops the gen on his noded power. I don't know when I noticed this, but at some point I think I will. Sluggers. It's kind of base locked, but I don't get any
Oh my god.
Yeah,
special.
That special was pretty nice, but I do not get his hero. Gets out with like 10 HP.
13 HP again. I hope you send your fucking burner sluggers up to the left. It would just be perfect.
If they move at any point. They do now. They weren't fully healed yet. See that one guy is they don't have 100% HP. Yes, I should have moved out when they had like because they have passive regeneration like all units. It's just that I'm too busy microing everything, you know. So capping there was a mistake. I get forced off, but I would get forced off in a minute with a Chimera anyway, so that was okay-ish. Yeah, I guess both these sluggers and the sluggers should have just keep capping the victory point, and the Storm Boys could have jumped out. I guess should have jumped out. I don't know. So
here we go. You're having a field day with your flames.
I absolutely hate that I go for weirdo here. That was just like, what do I do? IG. I guess weirdo is never bad. But this was war truck time. Let's be fucking honest. This was certainly war truck territory.
You knew their Chimera was coming.
Yeah, I mean that was obvious from his build. Like that 3 unit into power build, that's just Chimera rush. So question was when it's coming. I mean, I wasn't sure enough to go for blind tank busters or another looter or something. But sure enough to to still think it's the most probable thing to happen. So Weirdo gets 2 good shots in, and I still have enough for my busters, enough requisition. Happily.
Don't toy with me.
Kinda wanted to cap this cloaked, decap it cloaked, but
Very, very risky.
I I thought about it for a long time and then decided it's better not to foo-foo that game away. Because at this point I was like, no, you can't lose this. You cannot lose this. This is looking so good. Please don't lose it. You will throw it again like you did against Piano that last tourney on Civil. Please don't. And so I decided I'll just go for the A in one. Just go for the busters, warpath, and try to shove everything in. Running in there as good as you can. Put the Weirdo in cover there for a second. Get a free shot. He stands still, that's nice. Slugger's on the other side. Idle. Pro gamer move. And for some reason his guardsmen are so far off. And the warpath is enough here to get most of my units out of that barrage. Just power through. And the Chimera goes down. And at this point I have 2 melee units there. Lord General, wow, that was a staggered jump if I ever saw one. Yeah. Weirdo did a good shot there on the guardsman.
Yeah.
And I win this engage, getting the Chimera down, and he's down to 3 units again, building a 4th one. I get the Stormtroopers before they can cloak away and be more annoying. Having
Still idling?
Yeah, having Storm Boys is pretty nice against the fucking Stormtroopers. Yeah. Now they move, obviously. Weirdo idling. Oh my god, man. Well, it is what it is. You know what? 3 units are way easier to control than 6, okay?
That's very true. You don't need to fucking tell me that. I'm a flapper.
Slugger's idle again.
My days. And now they get to spend 2 minutes going back to base.
Strider coming in with a
power that he's got.
Yeah.
There's no sweat when you've got Storm Boys. You've got 2 sluggers, Weird Boy, Hide the Boys.
Yeah, Weirdo doing
with the weird
his thing. And now look at that. Isn't that awesome?
Ooh. Oh, I stand corrected.
There's no Weirdo anymore. And actually Weirdo isn't that good against Stormtroopers. Because the amount of time he takes to pull out one shot, they already finished their salvo and brought your Weirdo down to levels where you actually need to retreat. So if it's double assault kit Stormtroopers, Weirdo becomes quite useless. You can just stand him in cover and that's it. Because if he's not in cover, they will burst him down quite quick. I mean, you can go for the over there and the warpath to get as much HP as you can. But he's still light infantry, you know. So that HP drops fast. To the amount of burst double assault kit Stormtroopers bring to the table. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it, War Truck. Double sluggers. And shooters inside in case he decides to go for Melter Stormtroopers, so I have some detection. And just drop my fucking melee on him.
Taking a pounding, lost the Weird Boy. And the Tank Busters, which thankfully aren't super necessary right now.
Why did the sluggers not attack those stormtroopers there? Weird stuff. And now I mess up with the storm boys again. Oh, that's sad.
Oh, so close.
And the Canop idols. Oh my god, I thought I played this way better than I did. To be fucking honest, this was just a lucky sentinel snipe at the beginning. He was locked in between the power farm. You can't knock back storm boys after they jump. So they lock him in as well, because they then can't get out of the way to let the sentinel pass. So he was locked in between my stunned storm boys, that he stunned himself, and his power, and that's why he died. I mean, that was part of my plan when I jumped there, but it just worked too good.
That's a really nicely.
Now we get the sniper rifle as well, so that's and the last cannon, which I think I will see soon. Look at that range with the sniper rifle. Last cannon range, it's just ridiculous. At this point, when he got one more shot in, I was like, what? How? I'm so happy I got for the reinforced plating so I can save my war truck here. Not even close, bro. He was about to go down to piercing fire. But now I've got the last cannon under control with my storm boys. And sluggers can come in. Could have been better. The second stormtrooper squad was not knocked back. That was enough to get a full retreat. Storm boys get level 3. And I guess he's bleeding.
Bigly, and you are comfortably in T3 now. Would you double up, go for a tank? But you've got 5 things, well, 4 things to choose from and a super unit.
Yeah. I think I would, because he can't quite peel. I mean, he has no detection, so I can just that was my train of thought. I can just send the Canop in and melee that fucking last cannon, or send some hide the boys sluggers in and do the same, or just the storm boys so I can jump afterwards. I have the storm boys, I have so much stuff to deal with the last cannon, and he has no detection.
Oh, what a
and since he has no detection, I also decided to go for booby traps. And that immediately worked quite well.
I'd have been so giddy while I was putting that booby trap down. They're like walking right into it.
I actually thought I was going for tank, but apparently I prefer Mendos here. Yeah, probably because, you know what, he doesn't have any detection.
Go for another Chimera. Yeah.
It's light infantry, I don't know, man. Mendos. Weird. And then he just calls it. Apparently randomly.
Bit of an uphill.
I guess he knew there was some tier 3 units coming out, and if he can't kill the war truck, how can he kill the tank? Or anything else? I mean, the laughter ducker would have hit basically all of his army. Storm boys would have jumped his last cannon, and the war truck would have delivered in the sluggers to clean up house. So, yeah, I guess the game was over. I don't even know where I lost the tank busters.
Oh, you just overstayed your welcome on the left PowerPoint. I watched them die.
While bashing? Or
Nope.
capping?
Copy.
Alright.
You tried to retreat, but it was too late. He was in melee with his hero.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So that's how I beat Basti in a tourney for the first time.
very nicely done.
So yeah.
I'll do one more with you.
What? Oh yeah. Holy shit, it's late. How did it get so late? All right. So anything specific?
We've got
I'd say
Dilla.
text against piano.
Yes. Yeah, let's go for that.
Probably the highest level we have left, right? Even though text didn't show so crazy against Cry. All right. Loading in that. I remember a couple of tourneys ago, like one or two. Those two were in like finals or close to finals. And they decided, or Tex decided, that this matchup is impossible.
Let's go for
Yet,
Tix capping.
yet he played it again. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm there. You too?
Count me down.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Impossible for Warboss.
Yeah, Warboss.
Yeah.
Well, he could pick other heroes, but I agree with him that Warboss is probably the best against Chaos. And I mean, on this map, since there's so much jumpable terrain, you could argue MacBoy is pretty good too. No, we're casting replays today. Thanks, Tenso.
It's the one time we get people that want to play and we're not like struggling to find people. Just fucking. That's the law
Nah,
of
it's
averages,
always when we're about to stop. There's always some good games. You know that.
Last week, Innie turned up. He was like, "Let's go," and I'm like, "Let's go to bed."
Yeah. All right, double shooter build and 2 Unity 1.0 from Piano. He likes that on Chaos. Very unconventional. Lucky from Tex here not to lose his slugger.
A dirty teacup by Piano.
And the shooters do harass that Chaos Lord in before he gets to charge. So late reaction by Tex to move there. But lucky that he did a knockback attack. So not the most damage. And with the heretics coming in though. Yeah.
It's a bit slow on the kite switching there.
A bit. And you see Tex actually has more map as expected with a 3-unit build against 2-unit build. Oh my god, the triple gens from Tex. What? He's gonna attack on that? The hell?
Just don't know why. I just presumed he would go for Stormboys next year.
He noticed there's only one heretic, so that the pressure will be low. And I assume he was like, if it's Noise Marines, I can upgrade my hero and still hold my power. Because if it's Noise Marines, Warboss beats all of his army alone if he upgrades him. So power is good then, because you need that power for the upgrades. If it's Havocs, he has very little bashing power and can't quite push in so well. And I can still go for Stormboys later then, which is apparently what he does.
Oh, he was getting the combi bolter and he cancelled it. The sluggers are quite wisely running from those AC ticks.
Indeed they are. Now they're going in. No, they're just baiting.
Just baiting him.
couldn't decap. Well, baits and then stops moving, but I'm the last one to complain about not moving units after we saw that one last match. That seemed like an unnecessary jump there from the Storm Boys.
So unnecessary. You could have saved it. Might have actually got the wipe on these guys.
So the heretics are on the power. So the Storm Boys and shooters are coming in to tingle them a little. Tickle? Tickle, not tingle.
Tingle. Tingle my Pringles. No flamers, no war boss upgrades.
The one model Havocs, what? He actually wanted that second model, but didn't stay in base long enough. So I guess it was a Saturday of misplays. Yeah, I get that you want to stomp the heretics in retreat, but they were full HP. What's it gonna do?
Oh, Piano's got his D2 dream. But at what cost? A lot of pressure here.
And Man of Faith can go as well.
It's really good bashing too.
Don't quite know what the oof is here, but
I think he lost more
I
stop
guess.
boys than he was expecting.
Don't think the jump landed quite where he wanted it to. Oh, that was lucky on the Havocs to bleed the lead model at the perfect time. Any was that? No? Okay.
Didn't need it, I just stared down into the face. No shit's given. Bloodletters?
I mean, why not? I could see it go. Otherwise, bloodletters the shit.
It's the knob on the sluggers and the AC on the CSM.
Bloodletter's already
Shooters.
messing up these
Perilous.
orcs.
Yeah, oof.
Shooters
Ah,
down.
good.
They're still going for the shooters, not for the Storm Boys. So much bleed. Because they can just phase out if they need to, yes, of course. Chaos Lord though, not
Yeah.
so lucky, and there's no support for these Bloodletters. I don't think they can take full HP Storm Boys.
Power melee is useless.
Still pretty damn good fight for Piano. Wiping that one shooter, because that's the best counter Piano has to these Bloodletters, and now one is gone.
I'm surprised he's not just rebought those instantly, because they were...
No, you don't know. You don't fucking buy shooters into your 2 ever.
Okay.
If you need counters to those Bloodletters now, you go for Death Threat, exactly, or Stun Stomp on the War Boss, stuff like that. Even a Pain Boy. But yeah, Pain Boy is risky because they can just phase out on the knockback explosion. So you would just use the heal. Well, if they jump in on your shooters, you can explode one shooter to control them. And if they actually duel Stormboys or Sluggers, you can use your heal to make your melee unit win. So that's how the Pain Boy works there. And we actually get Angry Bits and the Claw.
Lovely CC combos going on here. And the claws landed just in time. Oof, this is dangerous for those CSM.
It is very much.
Yeah.
What is Piano
Ignite
doing?
Sally. Oh.
Stormboys win. Just the CC combo was pretty damn good.
Who wins in a straight fight between Dread and
Dread.
Like the fucking Dread.
Easily.
Easy. Yeah.
Not so much with the worship, because then the Dread would still win, I think, if the Blood Crushers that just stood and fought. But once he's down to like half HP, he can just walk around a little until he's healed, and then go on fighting the Death Dread, because the heal is faster than the Death Dread would damage the Blood Crusher while it moves. Especially on the Corn Worship, because it becomes fast as well, so very few hits going in there. Double Death Dread though, against the last cannon, when there's an Angry Bits War Boss and Stormboys. That could be interesting.
Yes.
He needs some Plague Marines, but he's got no VPs and barely any requisition. Yeah, he's like, what?
Now? This is when he starts dropping racial shit in the chat. He starts getting pissed off.
I don't know. Maybe something about the W? Maybe the Bloodletters didn't want to phase out for some reason.
Another Havoc.
No, yeah, I get it if you don't have the wreck. Why not? Blood Crushers tanking those threats nicely, and Stormboys are, well, they're about to come in. And the Chaos Lord is not there, because he needed to stop the Warboss from going in, so he couldn't quite stop. Oh god, the Heretics, if they die, that's a huge problem. And they will.
Yep.
If not by melee, then by Mamba Boy.
He's at it.
Yeah, that was game. Right, bruh. You heading out? I mean, it's 40. We still have some time until 10 o'clock, right? We could do one more.
You're more than welcome to carry on without me, but I'm working on something for the mod.
As you do.
Yes, which is just happy to come back, but there's just so much to do. I just feel like I'm being unfaithful. So I'm going to disappear and get on that. I am tidying up all the web stuff because some of it I'm going through it. You've seen I've pinged you a couple of times. I'm going through it in chronological order. I just responded to one yesterday that Olive raised, and I said, "Oh, that's a good point. What do you think about this?" He went, "Oh, I don't know. Why didn't you ask me 2 years ago when I posted this?" I hadn't realized how long some of them have been there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I think we desperately need some adjustments. That Damon Hunter being the biggest offender, from what I can see.
I think I'll actually cast the Tau game now, Tensor versus Adilla.
Oh, did you actually play Tau?
Yeah, Tensor Tau versus Adilla Eldar.
What a good egg. Right, I will leave you. I'll let you crack on with that then. I shall sneak out.
That's my line. Will you stop it, or otherwise I will go put the melon on the table?
The watermelon.
Yeah, the
Do you want
watermelon.
melon? What is melon in German? Is it just Malona?
Melone, yeah. Wassermelone, yes. There's a couple of different kinds of melons, but yeah, we don't often use melone as a word for your head, which I guess you do way more often. Uh,
Nets. Honig. We do use it for hats. Do you wear melons for hats? That
uh,
a new style thing? Is that what Zoom is doing? Berlin.
uh, there's this one. I mean, hats that have like, oh God, that look like it's not this like a cylinder head, but not a cylinder, but a ball on top, where you still have this plate over your ears, and then that's what we call a melon head.
Okay. Melon hat. German. Oh, a
Melon
melon hat. A cap.
Melonenhut. I don't know.
That's just a cap.
You know what? Gimmel brought it up. He sent you better send you a picture of it.
I
So I
certainly have.
can now load into
Yes,
Adilla versus Tensor.
Yes, I shall leave it to your cast. I shall see you next week, my friend.
Have a good one,
Bonjour.
Arthur. Bye bye.
Bye bye bye.
Right, guys. Last game for today. We've got the Tensor on the XV8 Crisis Commander with his faithful Pathfinders and upcoming Fire Warriors against Adilla's Farseer. Standard build so far. I don't know about the second Pathfinders though. What they would be good for in this matchup, but surprise me. Maybe just wants more capping power. Because on this patch, I mean, when I record that, we already have Tau 1.3. But on this patch, Vespids are still pretty damn strong. So I just say, fuck it, Fire Warriors into 2 gens and then just double or triple Vespids against Eldar. Because it's all light infantry. And unless he goes for double Banshees, you can deal with pretty much everything. And the Banshees you just shoot while you fight them with the Vespids. You have light infantry, so the damage from the Banshees is not that great. And when you have 2 Vespids, they easily beat 1 Banshee squad. After they put in that 1 melee attack on the weapons team to force it to tear down. Quick guide on the guardsmen, guardians. Sorry. But he can't be knocked back, so right now this dude is not is in cover, so they miss more, as you can see. They shoot everywhere but him, and do reduce damage with the shots they hit. And he's also in melee, which gives him another 50% range damage reduction. So that is why these two Guardians were shooting him for ages there, and he still didn't go down. And here are the Vespid though. They will absolutely demolish these Guardians if they are not careful. Rangers coming in. But they do be careful.
It is time to add to our war panoply. At full speed. Generator operational.
So they resist us.
Adding war.
Look at these guns. Already doing nice damage to the Banshees. And now with this kind of support, one doing the marker lights and one putting in the range damage. The Vespids easily beat the Banshees. No models lost. That's what I'm talking about. Best counter Eldar has, and not doing so great in this version.
The time for speed has passed.
This will aid greatly in
I don't know what the Rangers are supposed to do. I guess I would keep them unupgraded and just try to do the
it is time to add to our
debuff on the Vespids.
I have adding warp generator.
The scales of fate are tangled.
I mean, you could still do the usual anti-melee of Eldar with once they jump in, you shout grenade. That's probably what Eldar should go for. So he has his burst cannon now, which gave him this barrage ability you just saw.
We have succeeded in our
Suppresses, but did not suppress there. Did it? Oh, we did upgrade this Rangers after all. Which I guess is important if you want to pull the kinetic into grenade combo we've seen done here perfectly.
carry forth the Farseer's helm.
However, did survive though because they are terribly tanky
Adding support
with the
structure.
200 HP per model. So we got one leader on the Pathfinders. Vespids do get forced off, and I don't see how the Crisis Commander. What? Oh, okay. I was like, what suppressed him here? But that was the Ghost Helm.
What do you wish of us?
Aspect of fleetness here. He does not think he needs the heavy melee in tier 2. And I guess I would agree.
Node deactivated. Shall we secure it? Yes.
Vespids didn't fully reinforce. Catch the Rangers. No Ranger mode, no, I would have... Yeah, that's going down, I was about to say. Get to jump these... Oh god, the Fire Warriors! No, Tenso! goes. Gate's coming up.
The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point.
And so Zelda drop right in front of the Tau base. There's no transitional AV apart from the heavy spear of Farseer, so I don't know if I would go for the stealth battle suits when we can go for Devilfish. However, if that's gonna encounter Falcon, that may be a problem. And why not heavy infantry? High piercing DPS. From what you currently see from Adela. That could work well. Another unit lost though. No more Pathfinders on Tenso's roster. Which means no more detection, which is a huge problem with the webway gaze coming in. Well, he should know it's there, shouldn't he? Did he forget? He saw them coming out. Damn, that's gonna be some Banshee ambush. And a pretty annoying one, I think. Oh yeah, Rangers are pretty damn good against stealth suits. And here they are. Coming in for the commander slay. And down he goes.
Our kin watch from above.
Warp spiders. More stealth suits. We found the gate! They just get suppressed themselves. But full retreat on the town. And Tenso's running out of map.
An exarch emerges from the Warp Spider Shrine. Our Farseer has attained level 3.
Weird. I'd have thought the stealth suits would do more piercing DPS actually. And healing drones coming in. Missing everything. The Vespid dropped to the Warp Spiders. Oof. GG is called. And I'd say that's it for today. Because without a co-caster, I'm already slow talking, not getting any better. Not that Arthur was talking all the time. Anything else I really want to see? Wait. Guess we haven't seen Crow play. When we saw this one's IG. Fox vs Eldar. We saw more IG. Guess if we watch anything, then that's this. Yeah, fuck it. In one more. Try to get some energy out and actually be impressed with what we see and not so much the meta game. and what people get. But I guess that's just my way to watch these things. I don't quite see why I would comment on something obvious that you all see on the screen.
Field resource site located.
When I can comment on the more, well, on the things going on in the background or somewhere on the map that you, dear viewers, may miss. Also, this is for my own enjoyment too. I don't think I would enjoy much
Location
just
secure.
telling you what's going on my screen. Like those guys in the radio telling you what the football game's doing. Nah.
Scouts ready to earn
Alright.
place.
Deploying war gear.
Okay.
This is Imperial territory now.
We claim this in the Emperor's name.
4 points are kept.
Hostile.
And so Inne pushes.
Scouts here.
Crow
War gear
actually starts pushing forward.
Adding support structure.
Early shotguns
deployed. The time for battle is now.
deal with the strikes somehow. But
The enemy is
Inne is just buying time, as he should. And so the scout shotguns
complete.
don't do much
Prayer unanswered.
at all. ISTs just retreat. And Inakura is still getting map.
Are we to accept defeat?
Just luring him away from his power. So this is going very well for Inakura. Bro went for a shotgun timing push and didn't get the fight he wanted. Because as soon as you see that early shotgun in Space Marines, you just try not to fight them. Inakura obviously knows that and practiced that very nicely.
Our brothers die at
Operatives
enemy hands.
out now, knowing that there's 2 scouts. I think usually, or most of the time, I would have seen double ISTs into perks, but of course if you skip the second IST and drop some early gens, you can go for ISTs, operatives instead of the second IST. Very similar roles, but operatives are just downright stronger. Offer you infiltration, vision grenades, what have you. But they are both light infantry with piercing weapons. Just operatives. Offer some transitional AV
We push back the veil of shadows.
and bleed less. Assault Marines in. So now the strikes will have to see how they deal with the Assault Marines. While the perks can deal with scouts and tacticals. Lucky knockback, but it really has to go. Flame Net hits the scouts nicely, and 2 Strike Marines, Strike Squad models go down. Some bad bleed there.
Bring forth the artificer's armor.
Artificer coming in.
Scouts ready.
Scout Sarge is here already. Perks tried to sneak for the power, but scouts did see them. Grenade to make the move. And now he's just gonna try melee them. A scout and a tactical goes down though, and they do a lot of damage to the... Wow, that was a nice show on how strong purgations can be if microed properly. Good damage on the force command and scout and a tactical killed. Very nice.
Adding power generator.
Okay, brother captain actually goes for the Nemesis Force Sword and has unending purge already. I guess that's somewhat to deal with Assault Marines. And this is obviously to keep him on the field longer, healing while chasing stuff. And when in the fight in general. Which would make him get ignored a lot. But so he can't be ignored, he just went for the Force Sword as well. Immediately switches to the Assault Marines when he can, as I thought. Other ISTs blast the scouts. Strikes. Low the Force Commander and try to go for the tacticals that will soon get suppressed by the perks if they don't move out, but they do move. And now the Souls jump the perks with no strikes there. So the perks kite for now, while the scouts still deal with the ISTs that dodged their nade. So much action all over the place, dude. What an army versus army fight. Well played by both. No sloppiness. But Innis still comes out on top because his brother captain was just not something Crow could deal with and force back without bleeding further models. Crow reaches tier 2 first. Innis still 10 power behind due to the double upgrade on his hero.
Scouts here. Go ahead. Beware that grenade. Targeting from over there.
Flame Nade to deny this area. Look at that. I mean, shotguns are the biggest threat, so yeah, he needed to switch targets there. But he is tanky. Damn, and he killed the tactical. ISTs on 2 models. With a flame nade. Actually a smoke nade.
We must reverse the course of the battle.
Because he thought the tanks and shotgun scouts would move there and keep firing. Perks made it to the power though. And will get 1 gem before anything can react. Would have gotten that. He kept firing. I don't know if he ended up in a reload animation or what. I think 10 more energy for the grenade, so if it's off cooldown already, they can throw it for energy reasons, and they are not Automalius where they can just globally warp in some energy on single units. So no retreat nade there to bleed the perks a little. There's a lot of wreck on it.
The time for battle is now. They have us targeted. My fury is my sword.
We shall make it so.
Location secure. That's a good position. They have us targeted. My shield. My fury.
We are suffering heavy losses.
Target acknowledged. Upgrade complete.
And he goes for the Dreadnought this time. On the other hand, we see a Librarian, which would make it easy to have a well-supported last cannon after he sees that Greynout Dreadnought. Again, no retreat nade. Don't know if it's off cooldown or what. And the perks made it to the power again.
Rearming. One of our generators is under attack.
The thing,
Fight on and drive
nothing but the hero or assault marines can really 1v1 the perks. Arguably, hero even can't, because he gets slowed and suppressed. And then they just kite if it's perfect micro. But yeah, can't really
Death before dishonor.
have the assault marines guard your power all game, right? You need them in the fights.
adding power generator.
So I don't know what he could have done to not lose this many gens there. He actually lost all of them.
The enemy is capturing one of our strategic
Power Fist
points.
Force Commander. Certainly helpful against the Dreadnought. And he actually just out immunities that smite. Very nice micro by both of them. In it just activating the invulnerability for 3 seconds on the Stormtroopers, so the smite wouldn't hurt them too much. And Crow actually seeing that and cancelling the smite,
We shall
so he
make it
doesn't.
so.
So the Librarian doesn't get more damage from the Dreadnought than he absolutely need to. But we see a rocket launcher, and that is a mistake if I ever saw one. Why? You needed the heavy weapons team and upgrade that with a last cannon. You have a Librarian.
Power generator.
Does like 3 times the DPS and slows. And it's just as mobile as soon as you have a Librarian.
The enemy is capturing
Very
one of our
weird, man.
strategic points.
In a with these hard to 1v1 units on the sides. I like that play a lot.
Are we to accept defeat?
Very hard. Bro, punch through that with a single unit. And as soon as he uses more than one, he would push with his army. While that hard to 1v1 unit would just buy a lot of time. Look at how much time they can already buy. Global versus global though. And with a force commander there too, they just retreat.
We shall make it so. Adding power generator.
Scouts will be mad. What?
That's a good position. Enemy
Nothing yet, I guess. Alright, Crow's going. Here's the Melter. But the Librarian can... Ooh, Flash over Steel hits the Dreadnought. Psycannon, however, forces off the Force Commander together with the repairing ISTs. Librarian deals with the Scouts, Crows on a double cap. But these Scouts go down. And that's a loss for Crow, certainly.
Capturing one of our strategic points.
engaged in close combat.
And it is swimming in wreck. Which is why he noted this. Yet he still is.
Ready to serve, brother. That's a good position.
What? Okay. Dodge the smite, nice. Psycannon slays one of the souls. And they can't really just jump the Psycannon as long as there's a Librarian around, because if he uses his dome on them, souls will be on their asses for a long time, as we've seen here with a... Well, I don't think anything actually got knocked back here from the dome, but certainly the souls couldn't jump into that.
Hostile grenade nearby. Upgrade complete.
Hostile grenade, not quite. That was a Force Commander speaking.
Brothers, they have us targeted.
Punch.
One of our own has
Punch.
died. The enemy must
Scout goes
pay.
down though. Uh, why the battle cry though? Without the battle cry, he may have slain a model here, because he wouldn't have. He may not have specialed, unless super unlucky. So yeah, you shall not pass. Hold. And nothing passes.
One of our generators is under attack. We have 200
And again with the purifiers by Inner. Seems to like this unit. Never usually see that so much, but yeah. Since he's already got easy range superiority. Oh, finally with the last cannons here. And the brother captain is just gonna force it into melee. Oh my god. So, assaults were too low to actually jump the purgation. And so the purgation is firing all this time, which is basically winning him the fight. Dreadnought with melee resist. Being repaired can actually deal with the force commander here. Scouts are lost and the last cannon died too, I guess, to the purgation fire. So yeah, GG, and GG is called. And I guess that's it. So we've seen a couple of games from the Saturday Cup. If you want more of those games, these were all from the Swiss rounds, from the different ones. And the Salty Scarab casted the cup live. You can find him on YouTube and Twitch, the Salty Scarab. If I'm not super lazy, I will put a link in this description of this video when I upload it to YouTube. All the live viewers right now like, what? And that's it. I guess I will leave this stream running a bit to hide the actual length of the last game on YouTube. So what can I say? I don't think we will cast the other games next week. We really should go for that Tau 1.3 patch, and I didn't get to play Monday, so I really want my hands on that. Let's see what the screen looks like. All that. Installation complete, apparently. Give me that. Nice. It's the same background still, but now it's just the broadside. And we actually get a version here that I wanted for a long time. Alright. Please don't blast me. Little broadside. I did nothing wrong. Be nice to me. Can we pet him? Yeah, pet him. I think he likes it. Alright, that's it. No more stream today. Was a good journey. And I will see you Monday, weekend, next week. Something like that. I'm sneaking out. Bye bye.